Okay, well, hello there and welcome back to our Let's Play of, well, Grand Ages Medieval once again. So last episode we rebalanced our trade routes so that we kind of have one area up inside the north here, one area inside the bottom up here, one inside this area right here. If you kind of imagine a figure 8, you know, the top portion being this and the bottom portion being that. And it looks like the runes has returned again. I still see some animal, or I think I saw some animals bounce around there. And we also have a direct route to Perth. Oh, would you look at that? Damn, I would have really liked to see that happen in action, but yeah, it still is going. So if I fast forward slightly, you can kind of see it burning up some more stuff like that. And in the meantime, that is just absolutely wonderful. And I'm guessing that actually has an effect as well. We're also seeing some other factions present on the map. So yeah, quite nice indeed. Alright, so in the meantime, let's see what else we can do here. So I think we'll get Richard Cole 5 more cards, see whether or not that kind of satisfies demands over here. And for the junior region right here, I'm going to equip him with 7 cards. Buy as many of these as we can possibly find at the moment. And ideally, well, we'll be able to build up a few more settlements over here. So, let's see, what should we build? So we have metal tools, we have coal, we have a lot of metal and goods, and we have basic construction supplies. Over here, I'm under the impression that building a fruit farm wouldn't be too bad to supply them with that. We could presumably get grain to convert to beer, but they also have that going. They already have something going on with the meat. They produce wool, so I suppose we could do a clothing chain like that. And lastly, I think we just take advantage of perhaps pottery right here. Yeah, is that right? Do they have? No, they don't have pottery, but they do have coal coming from our city in Khan. So that shouldn't be too bad. Taking a look at this trader, despite the fact that he can carry a lot of stuff, he's only carrying, you know, just a little amount of wood. Checking a look, we're taking a look at the stockpiles over here. We could use, I suppose 3 of each. Make some more things for cloth. Building up cloth reserves and stuff like that. And yeah, we'll send that across. And now, right over here, I think that should be all we really need, or all we need to hopefully supply these areas towards the north. And still, however, they require a shuttle of bricks and materials like that. Alright, in that case, it doesn't look like London is giving them away enough of those goods, so let's grab 2 more merchants, and I think I'll use them firstly kind of as direct merchants from London into Galway and area, and then later on we'll switch them to do something else. So yeah, we'll make this a direct line for the sole purposes of construction, and then later on we'll build that up where we'll change that to a different area. And there we go. So now we have more time to build up the area over here. And they're getting their population set up for new things. So let's grab basic resources first, and later on we'll expand that into some other lines.
What do you think of this offer?
And would you look at that? We met a new person from Zagreb, and well, let's see what we can do with them later on. So there we go. Get another one of these guys, and let's get them to settle up a new region.
Not bad.
Right. So I think for now, yeah, we get them to settle around here. Technically, we already have the furs and honey requirement but could use them to produce wool or just,
Not bad.
you know, grab some more general goods, really.
On the way.
So we'll see. Yeah, or no, this works too. Could also grab some fish. So yeah, I guess we'll build Versailles. And ideally we'll be able to connect the two roads here as well. And yeah, so that looks pretty good. And right, so we've already built the drill ground, and we can specialize into archers and stuff like that. So let's get longbowmen. Or no, we already have that. So in that case, for military tech, we don't necessarily need anything. We could buy boats, but I don't see that being terribly useful. In this case, let's grab bread, perhaps. We're starting to actually close in upon the two tabs that we've entered, so I think we'll start moving into another one here. And yeah, I guess we'll move into development here, and let's do yeah, I guess we'll do trade 1, trade 2. Makes it so that, yeah, so then we can get faster trading. So that'll help us out inside the north here as well. And there we go. So they are starting to bring in about 300 bricks over here, coming from London again. And that should help things out. And I mean, I could micromanage this a bit more. I could make it so that when our merchant here is bouncing between the settlements, I think he dropped off, yeah, 300 bricks, just, you know, just a lot of stuff meeting those requirements. I could make it so that later on we get like one trader not really trading, but more or less just kind of shuttling carts around. Yeah, I mean, personally, I don't really see why carts, you know, autonomous kind of cart movement, where having a generic cart pool would be such a bad thing, but okay. Right, and that should help us out there. And over here, let's grab the trading, or let's get the construction squad for now. Make a route like that.
Scenic route.
Yeah, make a scenic route. And now we can get it to bounce from London to Strasbourg to Versailles to Amans, and then kind of, yeah, go back like that. Right here, let's do that. And yeah, I think we'll make this area a bit of a self-sustaining bread factory, really. And that finishes up a bit of a luxury good as well. And right, so things are back to normal again. Ooh. Still seeing some archers over here. It looks like they're still present inside those northern areas, so we might have to deal with them in due time here shortly. Right, so that's one thing. Taking a look at George Adams over here. And yep, so he's shuttling around. Supplies of logs and all. We'll get the basic level of tech, or, you know, the basic level of buildings built up for now here. And lastly, when he goes back into town, we'll get him the goods nice and proper. There we go. And right, so currently they're not using too many resources, but later on they should be able to take advantage of that full line of carts. And would you look at that, when that storm passes around, it actually does things. Doesn't really tell us what it does though, but it tells us that, you know, things are going on over there. And hey, would you look at that? They managed to get the butchery working over here. So I'm guessing that is gonna produce a lot of good value as time goes forwards. But you know what, Hereford, those metal tools are still in high demand, so I think we'll build up on that in due time. Yeah. Let's grab the army.
Aye.
And yeah, that rune is still active. So I think I'll, or you know, maybe these things they do really respawn. In that case, I'm gonna attack the rune. Okay, so 2 brawls kind of break out here by individual units. We'll get our army to join in here. And I'm guessing these, hopefully, yeah, we'll be able to finish by themselves.
Let's move.
And then I'm gonna move this troop up towards the north. Hey, would you look at that? We're at count now. Because I want to check whether or not these areas have respawned their bandit camps. So this one is gone. Yeah, there's still something definitely up around here though. So I think we'll handle that next. And in the meantime, let's go to Perth now that we have some cash. And kind of drastic, but I think we'll build 4 new producing places for metal goods over here.
As good as done.
And we'll swap them around soon enough.
As good as done.
Okay, so that should set things up. And right, in the meantime, let's grab some upgrading going on. Turn these roads from, if you will, dirt roads to gravel roads, slight improvement.
Let's move. As you command.
And, oh, that's right. Don't believe we've leveled up the barracks just yet, despite being able to train archers. So we'll get those improvements done as well here. And now, taking a look at this area. So we still see a lot of bandits, but where are they from? Would you look at that? You can also take a look at, well, where your troops are kind of getting their supplies from. Still don't see where that's coming from. We're being attacked by wild animals, eh? Over here now. Okay, so that's not where our humble camp is starting off at, so that's not too bad. In that case, I think things... I think we'll just leave the bandits as is. We'll let them do their thing, and at the end of the day, they're not too much of a bother, so yeah, not too bad. And would you look at that? Trade is picking up over here. Still producing, I would bet. Yeah, a lot of lumber and a lot of stuff over here. It's just not being shipped around, eh? So I'm guessing we're missing... No, we're not missing... Oh, wait, no, we're missing the construction, the raw materials for that building to function, not necessarily building materials. Alright, so that's not too bad. In that case... because we have so much excess stockpiles in these goods right now, I'm going to build them up like that. And because we have the cash for it in Versailles too, I'm going to give them each kind of +3 levels, so hopefully they'll be able to support their advanced industries a bit better as well. And in the meantime, again, we need more, I'm guessing more coal pits. We'll build 2 of those, and we need more metal tools, so we'll get that set up as well.
As you command.
And for now, I'm guessing we're able to reach these far off places much better. The AI doesn't seem to deal with them too much. They want to teach us something about veterancy, we'll let them do that. Old cart. Found a lot of pomp, whatever that is. But there we go. We got our cash now. And here I'm going to build this up to level 6 right away. And I'll grab the supports for that as well. And that should set up for an entire region pretty much, which would be, which would be for the best. Over here we can also build some more advanced industries.
As you command.
And right, so that should help us cycle things much better here. And would you look at that, the road upgrades are pretty much done. They're built and they've been upgraded. And it doesn't look like we can, no, never mind, we can do some more upgrading down here. I'm guessing this will cost us a minor amount of, stuff, so we'll let them do that. And it doesn't look like it prompts us for the ability to build advanced roads just yet, but once we have that option, it looks like that might take metal tools. I'm guessing then we can convert them into, yeah, kind of the paved roads the AI, or the pre-generated towns on the map has. So that should be also pretty good. And right, so still again, there's probably some runes or something here. Where is it? Launching these attacks. It looks like it's inside the bottom area over there. Okay, so we're pressing forwards and we're getting more level ups as time goes on. I don't really know what the merchants are doing over here. There's a train of like, yeah, 6 or so coming at once. But yeah, that sets things up. So I think that'll be the end of this episode, and next time we'll kind of continue expansion. It might be, at that point, we might be able to kind of explore a little bit out and, well, try our hand at conquering things when the time comes. So, yeah, I'll see you guys then.